How you doing, guys? It's me, Rob from Boston, and I'm coming to you to answer Mr. Lazerrus, Mr. Duane, Sir Duane, Lazerrus's 1980 thread. And let's get started. I hope everyone's doing well out there in the vinyl community. Hope you're all having a, well, I always ask, but I hope you enjoyed your summer, and pretty soon we'll be taking the vinyl community and slipping right through to the fall. So let's do it. Number one, I think he wants us to do a 1980 year by year. Talk about maybe your favorite records of that 1980 to 1989 period. So without further ado, let's get started. I hope that's not too loud in the background. 1980, the one and only Prince. This is Dirty Mind. Let me tell you something. This album was very influential, not only to me, but to a lot of people in the both rock and roll, soul, dance, rap, hip-hop, you name it. This album was a definite groundbreaking album in my opinion. I thought it was some of the best writing I've ever heard. So I'll make that statement. And to this day, this copy's kind of beat, but it is my original copy. And to this day, I still take it out and I love it. I've always loved Prince. Always thought he was an innovator. And yes, I did get to see the 1984 Prince, I think it was 84, but I saw the Purple Rain tour, whenever that was. It was a great show. I remember him sitting in a bathtub during, I think the song The Beautiful Ones, and singing in a bathtub that rose up. It was kind of neat. Number two, 1981, I'm going to go with King Crimson, Discipline. Another album that I thought was very, how can I explain it? At the time I didn't like it, but I heard Elephant Talk on the album, and that sort of broke the ice for me. And after that, it just came together, frame by frame, to the song Indiscipline, to, what else was on this? This is the song Discipline. Indiscipline was fantastic. I just sort of liked the whole thing, the 7 songs on this album, but from start to finish it just grew on me and grew on me. And that was the start of the new King Crimson, the Tony Levin, Robert Fripp, Adrian Belew, and Bill Bruford collaboration. So, that's 1981, and this is 1982. I think, yeah, 1982. I picked the Violent Femmes. And if everyone probably knows, this is the Violent Femmes' debut. So, what can you say about this album? What can't you say about this? What can you say about this album? Look at all the hits on it. I mean, for 3 guys, you can say all you want about them, but they were humorous, and they were good writers, so anyone who puts a little humor into their music is alright with me. 1983, The Jam, Snap. Everything you need in a Jam collection, right here. I mean, another band that truly I thought was understood at the time. Just a certain amount of people. And then, when I get into the Jam, that was it. It was something very, very special for me because I saw the genius of Paul Weller, actually all 3 of them, and every album was good. Every album that I heard got better. And I think I went in reverse too, which was even more amazing, but there's nothing that band could not do that I did not like. Does that make sense? Every single song, even towards the end when people were kind of falling off the Jam bandwagon because they thought Paul Weller was getting a little too into the Motown sound, I still thought they were brilliant then. I loved all of their music. Los Lobos, 1984, Will the Wolf Survive? Another band that I got to see early. And boy, they're still a very talented band, different type of sound, and love this record, and I still appreciate what they're doing today. 1985, my favorite album by this band, The Head in the Door by The Cure. If you're not a Cure fan, it may not be the album that you want to get introduced to, but I think if you do listen to it, you'll be very, very pleased with every song on it. In Between Days was the first song, I think, that started to get them a little more commercially airplayed. 1986, the House Martins. I wish I had more time to talk about this band, but they later went on, members of the band later went on to form the Beautiful South, but for a debut album, fantastic. 1987, New Order, Substance. If you're not, if you weren't into New Order and you didn't buy a lot of New Order's albums, this is probably the one to get because you're getting them all on here. A fantastic double album. 1988, how could I not pick them? And I left out the Smiths in this thing, and it was a tough thing for me, but the one I wanted to put for 1986, unfortunately I couldn't find right now. I don't know where it is, but it's The Queen Is Dead, so I substituted, but this is still my second favorite band. But 1988 went to Morrissey, Viva Hate. When I was working at Strawberries, managing Strawberries Records, that album, when it came out, I was so pleased because I didn't think he was going to be able to pull it off, and he did. 1989, The Mind Bomb, Mark Johnson and crew, and Johnny Marr, his appearance on this album. If you want to hear a great album, listen to this Mind Bomb. You might remember The Beaten Generation, but it's a classic. In 1990, I wanted to throw this in because I figured it started, and they got ripped off for this because they recorded this from 87 to 89, and I thought it should have been in the 80s, but it ended up being released in 1990, and that's World Party, Goodbye Jumbo. Another fantastic album, Carl Wallinger. I can't say more about the guy. Just a fantastic writer. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my selections for 1980. Thank you, Duane, for letting me participate. And I hope you all are doing very well. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon through the comments. And I hope you're enjoying my comments, guys. Love to hear from all of you. So have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.